Hey there, thanks for tuning in. It's Marty here. This flight is going to be an older one, so it's a little out of order. I found it on my computer. I totally forgot that I even recorded it, so should be a fun one. It was from last fall. Since then, I've lost about 25 pounds and shaved my beard and changed my channel name, so there's been a little bit of changes, but it was a good flight and pretty fun, and I think I learned some good lessons, so enjoy it. Okay, so here's the flight plan today. We are gonna fly down to Ethan's house. I owe him $100 for some power floats that he picked up for me. So we're gonna go down. We're gonna give him this $100. So it's all about the Benjamins today. Let's go. Okay, here we go. So it's only about 7 miles away. Actually, I can see the blinking light on a tower that's right by their house. Actually, it's probably faster to fly there than it is to drive. Okay, so I started a new checklist. The other day I flew, and I don't know what order I'm going to put the videos up in, but there's a video about our river trip. I went to go get some fuel at the airport, and I flew the whole way, and my carabiner was turned horizontal to where it should be. So, I noticed it in the video, actually, when I was watching it. I had no idea when I was flying. So it didn't really affect me as far as I could tell, but it's not right. And you're really not supposed to side load these carabiners. So it was a good learning experience. So before I take off, I do a checklist called door, road, brake. The door is the carabiner, the road's the trimmer, and the brake is just checking to make sure the brake lines are clear all the way to the pulley. I'm definitely not the only one. I heard it through training, and just one I use. Well, now I started where I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it after takeoff as well. We're making a quick little detour here. This is some land that my brother and sister-in-law just bought. I thought I'd give it a little flyover. Also, then I can send them the video. They'll probably enjoy it. And it's this little piece here. It's like 25 acres or something like that. Fun. So there's hardly any wind, so there's like no rotor. It's awesome. Normally right where I'm flying would not be the greatest place to be flying. Alright, now we got some altitude here. I'm going to trim out, get some max speed going on. We're going to fly over to their house as quick as possible, complete the drop off, then we'll fly home and have some fun on the way. But right now, I just need to get there. Okay, well, we've arrived at Ethan's house. I forgot to turn on the camera when we got close, but I don't see anybody around. I wonder if they flew somewhere. Maybe they took up the tandem rig and gave them a ride. If so, they might be at their other airfield. Oh, I see them. Alright. So it turns out we went to their house, but they're not there. I can see a glider flying over here. There's an airstrip down the road that they use for training and just flying depending on the wind direction. So somebody's flying down there. That means there's got to be more of them. So we're going to haul ass down there and see what's up. I wonder if they saw me over here. Maybe that's why that person was up there. Somebody was up throwing wing overs. That's the only reason I saw him, because their glider turned sideways to me. Oh, look at all those sheep. Oh, cool. There's a dog out there living with the sheep. I'm sure you can't see that, but that's pretty sweet. Okay, so we've arrived over where the guys are flying. Okay, well, we made it. It's okay landing. My wing flew all over in front of me. But I'm going to move my glider out of the way here, get it set up, talk for a minute, and then we'll get out of here. Okay, so our debt is paid. Mission is complete. Oh, there goes Ethan on the tandem. Just made it out over the beach. Okay, so we're almost back to the farm here. The truck's right ahead of us. That farm off my nose here is the place. Trimmed in here, just gliding down. I wanted to talk about something. I don't know if you can see this. If not, I'll throw a picture up here. But that checklist I was talking about on the way out was not completed when I took off at the airfield. And I got about halfway back and I noticed that. This carabiner is side-loaded again. I don't feel too good about that. I know these things are way, way over-engineered. But I was going to come home and I was going to tear around in these valleys a little bit and have a little fun. And right now I've just been very cautious. I'm heading directly back to my truck, not doing anything out of the ordinary. I know this thing's going to hold. These things are ridiculously tough, but, you know, safety first. Yeah, we're going to come straight in. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to touch down, and I'm going to try to set up for a touch and go. If I can touch down, get some slack in the wing, pop this beaner out, and still keep the wing up and take off, we're going to do it. Now, I'm almost certain that's not going to happen, but it's something fun to try. You know, if it were earlier in the day and I was just starting a flight, and I noticed that and I had a lot of time left, I would have put it down in some hay field down here, fixed it, and took off and kept going. But this way I was already probably more than halfway back home, and I'm trimmed out and all that. I just left it be. I'm down to one glove, so I'm doing an MJ landing here. I put my other glove away trying to get my phone working, trying to get a read on the wind. Shifted way more north, so we're going to slide in right over these pines, which this is actually great because we have a big long area, longer than my takeoff, which if you saw that I was almost chopping weeds, both here and at the other airfield when I went over those beans. But I made her off. This right now is great wind. We have a huge area. Lots of options. So we're going to try our craziness. Once again, if this works, I'll be very surprised. But if the wind comes down and we don't make it, we're just going to shut it down for the night. If we figure this out, we might go cut around in a valley, just right on the farm here. Nobody's home. Everybody's in Minnesota on a canoe trip, so nobody's going to care. Not going to bother anybody. Oh, there's a bunch of deer on the strip. Oh, good thing I shut my motor down. If I wouldn't have got distracted by those deer, I think I would have got it. That was fun.